Hey everybody, it seems we are alive right now and this is the time to get started. It's been a while since our last stream, I don't know, like three weeks ago, but it doesn't really matter. The matter is that we didn't give up and we have the stream right now. And this stream is going to be about Codewars. We are going to solve some a coding stuff on Codewars. Simply Codewars is like a website where you can solve some kind of task like this one that we're going to solve today, like an isogram, and all of the other tasks that probably you can encounter with on coding interviews, or only interviews when you want to get a job, you want to get a client or something else. Yeah, it's kind of it. I've got a lot of things that I'm really happy about. I'll tell you about those at the end of the stream. Probably nobody gonna be here, but anyway, I'm gonna get some benefits from this stream. And so let's get started. Like what we have, we need to let's go to the isogram. The task sounds like an isogram is a word that has no repeating letters, consecutive or non-consecutive. Consecutive is kind of doesn't make sense for me. Okay. Implement a function that determines whether a string that contains only letters is an isogram. Assume the empty string is an isogram. Ignore letter keys. Okay. Let's make it done. I think let's try to make this in the most simpler way, like using some set data structure that JavaScript provides us, especially AtmaScript 6. And yeah, let's try to use this thing. Like, it's really harder to do something like when you're recording, but this is also the purpose of the stream, to be not that comfortable like we are on interviews. We are not comfortable even if we sure that we're gonna solve this task correctly. But I just want to be more confident in all of this sort of stuff. Yeah. Let's say I just want to break this thing apart, like the letters, and I'm just gonna you just forgetting about everything so that you know when you're doing something on the recording. I want to split yeah, this is what I have. Do I have some kind of console here? It seems I don't have it. But anyway, I don't have it. We will be more attentive to details. And let's have a new data structure. And this is what we have. And not really. Let's make the letters. Letters. These are letters. And unique letters. It will be more cleaner. And also we need to cover our base keys. What we have, an empty string is isogram. We return true, and we should ignore letter keys. It means that I think it's not probably that performant, but this is what I have in my mind right now. Like this thing. I just wanna map every letter, like a letter, and make it like a lowercase. Oh god, where's my auto suggestions that I have in my ID? Oh god. Lowercase. I really forget about everything, because it helps a lot when you have auto suggestions. Okay, it's not a big deal. Two lowercase. Yeah, this is, yeah. I don't really forget about it. Two lowercase. And this is what we have. We need to spread out. And this is what we have. Like, if and the letters length equal unique letters length. I don't know, does it make sense? I don't know. Let's just test the things. Okay, let's go to the things. Like the first test is like at this one, it should be true. Okay, let's say we have the things, like we have string, and the string is this one. Let's make let to reassign after we've done this thing, and this what we have, like letters and unique letters. Okay, like letters. Why is it working in this way? It's weird. It's a bit weird. I know why it's not working this way. Like you have stat. Let's do this in this way. It's really interesting because it was working. Yeah. It's a really interesting one because I've been using this thing for a while and it was working, but it's not working right now. Okay. It's kind of really interesting. We have an array of something, let's say numbers, and we can create the array, and when you put it into this thing, maybe I should put the thing just without a spread operator. Yeah, okay, because I've been using spread operator in the same thing. Not really, it's not the same, because when you're spreading, I think in this case when you're spreading, you like passing one argument at a time, like what if we have like letters, we pass it in this way, and this is why we have one letter. Yeah, it's quite obvious, but it's weird for me. Okay then. We should not use this thing. And like we are breaking the things. Let's check them out. Let's try it again. I shouldn't do those things. Yeah, we should ignore letter keys. Yeah, we ignore this thing. Okay then. And we have letters and unique letters. It's probably not working in this way. I really remember, but yeah, it doesn't have length. Okay. This is why we, yeah, this is where I supposed to put the spread operator. Yeah. Okay. Yeah, it's working. It's kind of with the task, but it's not really, I think, the only way to solve this task. Can I save this thing? Not really. I don't want to unlock this solution. I want to find another one. Probably more performant. Because it's kind of how I can solve this really fast. It's more intuitive. It's easier to read, but anyway, let's make it in another way. I don't know, let's paste it here. And can I make it like that. Not really. Okay, I'm gonna save in vscode all of this stuff. Really, I wanna save this one. Yeah, you shouldn't see what I'm doing right now. Yeah, this is the first way of do this thing, and let's create a new one. Is isogram. I just wanna find another way to solve the problem. Like, we are taking a string. Yeah. Now let's make, like, we have a string. Let's say in this way. To make it more performance, let's use like a object. It will be like a dictionary data structure. This is why we're going to use the letters, because you know, if we are going to use index of, it's going to iterate through like an array just entirely. This is not what we need. Honestly, I wanna just like have a key and just have a reference to the key, and that's it. This kind of, it should be more performant. Yes, less declarative, but I think it's more performant. Yeah, this is why I want to do this in this way. It's a really easy one, but I want to solve this task in a different way. I just want to make it differently. It's like when you're choosing different paths to go home from some place, whether it is maybe shop or you going home from work, like from your job, and you can choose different paths. Have you like walking, riding, driving, cycling, whatever the way of your like a position movement. Oh god, I've told some shit. Yeah, let's go back. I meant have you change your position, like have you change. Okay. This is the time when you dump some shit and you try to look like you didn't done anything. It's kind of cool. It's a really strong tea. It's kind of my poison. Just really strong tea is my poison. Okay. It's kind of entertainment stream, and I'm not thinking a lot, but I'm trying to think and solve the tasks. And we are going to assign like a letter to the lowercase. Like if the letters, I don't know why I'm doing this way. Let's think a little bit more. Like, I want to make it more like a declarative. Like, vice versa. I want to make it more imperative and more performant. Yeah. Okay, let's unique numbers. Unique, that way count unique number, unique characters. Chars. Not really unique chars. It's enough because it's not like a function or something like that. Let's say, yeah, we are going to reassign z to value, and yeah, let's make base case. Really forget about this one. I want to make it extremely obvious that it's supposed, like the base case supposed to be an empty string. If we have empty string, it's isogram as well. Yeah. Let's assign this thing. Yeah. we should assign this one the lowercase and it's probably not the best way, but I think it's more performant. At least I guess it's performant. And if like this one uppercase char, probably to make it more readable. And if like we already have this uppercase char, not like a uppercase. I don't know why I'm type uppercase. When we have this one, we're not doing anything. We're going to continue our loop, and if we have this thing, we are going to like assign the new character, and then we are going to like unique chars doing this way. And of course we need to like do this in this way. If the length of the string that we pass into the function is equal to the unique chars, it means it is isogram. I know it's working or not, but it seems it's supposed to work, but it's not working because I've done some shit. Of course I can. I is not defined. Tell me why it's not defined. I don't know why it's not defined. Let's try this again. I is not defined. It's supposed to be defined. Okay, maybe I'm wrong. But if I'm gonna do this thing, is isogram, and I'm gonna pass this one, it should return true. It's really? Maybe I don't understand something, because I'm really get used to all of this IDE stuff, and probably it's drawback of IDEs. Let's use yeah, give me a minute. Yeah, oh god, it's really obvious. I forgot to type like the variable. It's, you know, it's interesting that it didn't give me some like you didn't define, like you didn't finish defining your variable or something like that. Because it seemed like I wrote like this. And can we do this in JavaScript? Of course we can. God damn it. You probably see this one. Really? The lat. It broke my mind. As I recall, this cannot be like a variable name. Really? Really interesting why it's working this way. Okay then. At least the purpose of the stream is done. I'm learning something new. and you probably done this as well. Because it's kind of cool. Yeah, I just want to write it down. Because it's kind of really great insight. And like you can do like lat equals 0. It's kind of cool. You can define but you can't define delete. You can't. but you can define lat. Can you do this with class? Not really. It's a bit weird, you know, that you can do. As I really forget about how the thing called, like the lat. I mean, restricted names. Yeah, this is really a restricted name, but this is somehow can be reassigned by a developer, and it's really dangerous. I think it's really dangerous, and it's not really. It doesn't make sense, you know. Okay, let's test this thing. Yeah, it's working once again. This is another way to solve the tasks, more imperative, but this is also the way. Attempt. Okay, let's unlock solutions. Yeah, show me something that I can take a look at. Submit. It shouldn't be refactored. Oh god. It can be done this way as well. Yeah, it can be. Yeah, Ascram, it's kind of. Yeah, we can do this one using, like, you know, regexp. Yeah, it's kind of cool. Can I kind of like it, or can I? Yeah, it's really cool one. Yeah, it's a really cool one. And this is what we've done. Yeah, this is fucking performant way, and it's really easy to read, but I just didn't come up with this one. This is something I don't really like. Probably it's performant, but it's really hard to read. Probably you didn't see this one, like this one. And I like this one and this one, but this one probably more performant. But like, should we care about performance when we are doing some isogram thing? I think we shouldn't. We should think about what this thing is doing. I got this fucking strong T. Okay, then this is what we have. It seems it's a JavaScript because I don't really like snake case. Like, we are doing lowercase and we split all of the things. Okay, then we index off filter. It's kind of also the way, like, yeah, it's really old code, but it has some comments. Downsign everything, split on letters, check whether the given value at index actually first encounter this index position within a string. But I didn't really get it. What this self is. Yeah, I didn't get how it's working. Like, a self is an array. If it's in an index, yeah. Because this is not really correct name of the variable, the argument, because it's supposed to be like an index. But probably it makes sense, like, for the person who wrote this code. And the self is the array. Let's use MDN filter just to make sure everything works in a way. Yeah, I think Russian is not the best way right now. Let's use English, because can I change the language? Yeah, I can. Yeah, the third one is index. It's weird. It's like a one index. It doesn't make sense. I don't really get it, you know? I just want to launch the code. It's really simple, but I didn't really get it. I just want to see what this... I don't have breakpoints, okay. I don't have them. I want to see what self is. Isogram, let's ISO. It's isogram. War of wars. I don't know why wars of wars. Yeah, this is an array. Okay, yeah, I'm just confused. I've been thinking about reduce probably. This is an array, and if this array, let's say, array of something, index of, it seems like a dynamic programming for me. Like the current value, let's say, is gonna be 2. 2 equal index, the current index. But the thing is that probably somewhere further we can have like a different index. Okay, it's... I think it's really... Okay. Let's think about it more carefully. Give it some time. Let's say we have this thing. Maybe my brain is not working, but we need to make it running as long as I can. And self and value. Let's make self, not really value, and index. It means if the okay, I just want to give it some example. A, B, C, A. Okay. What's gonna be with this thing? If I'm going to pass... Yeah, I'm going to console log of this thing. Because we don't have breakpoints, which is a bit... makes me less happier when we don't have breakpoints. But you know, console logs, it's kind of cool as well. But breakpoints is better. Or better. Yeah, this is what we have. ABC. ABCA. As I recall, the index of just search for the first thing that in this array, but it's not working. Like, we can have this thing. 1. Index of 1. It's weird. I don't know why it's working. Maybe I don't understand something. Let's understand what I don't understand. Because it seems quite simple, it's quite straightforward solution, but I don't really understand why this thing is working. Okay. Breakpoints will be helpful, but we don't have them. Maybe I should take a look at the self. The value can be the same. Okay, self. Let's make it again. And self. Then we are doing value. index and this thing. I just wanna figure out why it's working. Oh, good. Yeah, it's kind of really easy to understand, but not that much. Not really, it's hard. Let's make it really like an inline console logs. Oh god, it's really tedious to use console logs, but this is what we have. This is what we have today. We have console logs, so we're gonna use them. Yeah. Like the first thing is this one. Yeah, this is where our thing breaks. We have a, and this is like a value. Why is like a 3, but I don't understand this part. Okay, we have something like that. Yeah, index of value. The value is the a. And this is why this is not working. Yeah, I get it. I really get it. Yeah, it's really simple, but it didn't make this happening in my mind. Now I understand this fucking simple thing, which is really fucking simple. Yeah, hey Simon. You probably left me, but hey you again. I hope you having a really great day today, and yeah. This is how we solve this first task. Like, there are a lot of different ways, but they're different. Like, this is like a matter of favor. I like all of these things, because this thing is really cool. But I don't think it's like this performance, because it uses index of, which is gonna iterate through the whole array. And I don't think we can get some kind of performance if we need, especially on a backend, if we doing the things on the backend. But anyway, I don't like these things. You know, when I see the mutation of the argument, it makes me crazy. It drives me crazy. Because it's side effect, and probably if we are using some, let's say, React prop, and we pass in the React prop to the str, like str, and it seems we mutating the prop, which is not kind of cool. Like a mutation, it's not really cool thing. Yeah. But okay. If it's working, it's okay, but I really like these mutations. Oh god, I can sit on one spot. I'll have a lot of energy. I need to like go in the way. This is why I start the stream and learn something new. Yeah, this is how I solved this one. Yeah, there are a lot of ways. Okay. Let's new kata. I don't know. Complementary DNA. What does that mean? Dio hieroglyphic, it doesn't really matter. Acid, it doesn't really matter. It's a chemical found in the nucleus of the cells and carries the instruction for development and function of living organisms. If you want to know more, of course I want to know more, because I don't really understand what this. Yeah, I understand what this thing is, but this word is fucking hard to pronounce. Okay, in the DNA string, symbol A and T are complements for each other, and as C and G. I don't really remember what this thing means in. Like, is it like additional thing for this thing? Yeah, it is, because we have complement and complement. Those are really different words. There's like additional, like A are additional to T and C additional to G. you have function with one side of the DNA string except for Haskell. You need to get the other complementary side. DNA strand is never empty. What is strand? Give me something that I can understand. Meaning of the strand. Leave someone without the means to move from somewhere. I don't really get it. Leave somewhere. Okay, let's try it. DNA strand. Maybe it uses in different context. Yeah. And we're going to learn English as well. And DNA strand is long. Probably strand means something else as well. Meaning. Yeah. Yeah, I got it. It's never empty or there's no DNA at all. Again, expect for Haskell. It's interesting. What is going to be for the Haskell? CAT is A is TT. Okay. But what the purpose of the function? I didn't get this. Okay, I understand how to solve the task, but I don't really understand what the purpose of the function is. Like DNA is chemical found in a necklace of cells and carry the instruction for development and function of living organisms. Yeah, it's right. In these strings, symbol A and T are complements of each other as C and G. You have function with one side of the DNA. String expect for Haskell. You need to get the other complementary side. DNA strand is never empty, or there is no DNA at all. Okay. Yeah, I didn't get the purpose of the function. Okay. If I'm gonna solve this one, it's kind of cool, but I don't understand what the purpose. Okay, like we passing dot things. GC complements, I guess. Yeah, let's make it like easy to extract if we need to extract the function. Okay, we have A and its complements are complement of A and T are complements of each other. Yeah, it's right. And C is complement of G. And that's it. It just doesn't make sense for me. I don't know. Okay, let's make like the new what we want to get. I have this thing called complementary side. I'm not really scientist and I don't really understand this complementary side things. Like I need to solve this task. Like developers are made to solve some task. Of course, they're supposed to understand the task, but I don't really understand the things about DNA a lot. I understand the DNA saves some kind of information about functioning of and development of living organism, like all of the stuff like diseases and some strengths for some kind of spores, like mental things, but I don't really know about those things. But the complements, okay, I'm really interested in those things. I'm gonna learn them later on. Let's go through the DNA. How does it called? Let's call it like DNA number. I don't know. Symbol. Like DNA symbol. It sounds cool. Okay, we have DNA symbol. It doesn't make sense, but it's DNA symbol, guys. Yeah, it's really funny. And what we need to check out, we need to check out, we shouldn't check out anything. Like the other complementary, let's return the complementary side. Complementary side is equal plus equal like the complements and DNA symbol. It's really simple, but I think I need to learn about the DNA more, because I'm not really, as I personally sat on the DNA. Yeah, I'm a little bit more chatterbox today. Just talking about some shit, I'm doing some shit as well. This is how we live. We're doing shit and we talking shit. Probably we should think about it more deeply. But at least it's not that like a boring stream, like a bit of more jokes and we were doing something important as well. Because it's really hard to do something fast and productive when you're on a stream and you're not doing this that often, you know. I think you know this thing. If you've been recording some stuff, or you've been like representing yourself to the world, probably you're singing, dancing, or even cycling if you're a pro cyclist or amateur. Or okay, let's check it out. Compliments. It's vice versa, I think. T is for A. Oh, god damn it. It's kind of they are substitutable. I mean, those numbers, those symbols, as I called this one, like DNA symbol. Okay, like the A, T, and I can, yeah, they're substitutable. Oh god, like a from list of substitution principle from solid principles. Yeah, okay, it's not a big deal. A can be substitutable by T, and C can be substitutable by G, and G can substitute C. Kind of like that. I know it's working on, but oh god, really? It's working, but it doesn't make sense for me. Let's make it more simpler, but it's simple. It's fucking simple. It's bloody simple. There is nothing I can do about its simplicity. It's simple complements, but complement is not really make sense for the person who is not scientist or not working in this domain. Okay, DNA complements. Yeah, it makes more sense. DNA complements, where they are. DNA complements. Yeah, it makes more sense. We have DNA complements, we have DNA symbols. It's kind of makes sense. Okay, let's test it out again. This is the first way to solve these tasks. Let's try to come up with something else. Yeah, I have an idea. I could use tuples. Let's solve it for fun. Like we are going to have tuples. It's kind of the same, but just different data structure, and it's less performant, but it's the same. Probably it's gonna be harder to do. Yeah, we should iterate through all of them. It's not a really cool thing. Not really, it doesn't make sense. What if I wanna have this one? And that's it. It's enough. I can do something with this code, but it's it's getting more complex if I wanna make those things substitutable by each other. Okay, then let's think about it more. Like, if we have like a T here, if we have A, like, it's not going to work right now. Of course it shouldn't work. Yeah. And we have T, dealing symbol. I don't know. Does it make sense if I'm gonna use this thing? Because this thing is much simpler. I don't wanna like invent a wheel or something like that. It's working and it's supposed to work as it is. Yeah. If I will have a class, I would like to add some kind of function that's gonna push, like gonna mutate or create a new object. Like probably we're gonna add new DNA complements. Okay, let's test this thing again. Oh yeah, let's test it again. And it's a temp, unlock solutions, show me solutions. Yeah. It's working. A lot of tasks. Okay, submit, because I can't come up with something else. Yeah, the people doing this in the same time, in the same. It's kind of cool. We're using like a function as old school class in JavaScript. It's kind of cool. It's the same way of doing the same thing. Yeah, it can be done in this way. Yeah, I'm just made it more like an imperative. Okay, replace. Okay then. Replace. What does it mean? Cause it seems like any letters or something. Cause I'm not really good at regex thing. My week was amazing. Like the watch tells me kind of what's your week and all this sort of stuff. It seems like, what does it mean? Like, what does this thing mean? I'm really interested. Yeah, we are learning English and programming at the same time. Like, this is what I've done, but I don't really understand this thing. Like, what does it mean? Like, let's create new regex. Yeah, let's dot in regex. What does it mean? Dot and back expression for. Not really, not for dot. Dot. Any one character. The dot is special character used to match any one character. Okay. Any one character. It seems it makes sense. It's kind of other way to do things. It's kind of cool way, you know. Yeah, I like it. Let's understand what the thing, how this thing is working. It's like a scale. Probably you don't see what I'm doing. Oh god, it's really huge. But I think you can see this better than you have been before. Yeah, it's really big. It's a really big one. And let's do this in another way. Okay, like a DNA. Probably I don't know about replace everything. because I'm not using this that often. Like, of course I know how to use this thing, but there are some other things like function replacement. Yeah, it can be or new a string or a function. I was thinking about that it can take function, but I didn't use this in this way. Okay, let's read. A function to be invoked to create a new substring to be used to replace the matches to the given regex or substring. The arguments applied to this function are described in the specifying a function as a parameter section below. I don't really get it, but it seems like I really understand what this is all about. Like, let's say we have a name. Name John. John is not really marine. It seems better because, you know, John is quite ubiquitous. And let's replace the M with Karin. Okay, let's replace M with Karin. And what we're gonna get here? It's gonna be the same. Yeah, and it mutates. Not really. Why it's not mutate? Oh, okay. If I'm gonna do this without this thing, should it mutate? Marine. Okay, it's kind of pure method. Okay, it's kind of cool. And let's check out what the thing takes. Like a C. It's kind of our match. It means, like, if we are going to do this thing, replace any character. Give it back. Replace any character. I get it. It's really cool. Like any character. And this is our character. It's a really nice way to do things. Okay, I really got it. We need to have pairs, and it's really to create this function once again. Like, I can understand it right now, because what we have a DNA, and we're going to replace every single character character. And here we have our character. This is why this C right here. And we can get our complements, DNA complements. Yeah. And we can do whatever we want. TT, it's going to be AN, or CC, and GG. This is how it works. It's a really cool one. Yeah, I didn't really think that this replay thing can be this fucking powerful. Yeah, it's really oh god, it's huge. It's probably the worst way to do this thing, but it's working. We have a problem, we solved this one right here and right now. Yeah. Okay then. This is more elegant way than this one, because a lot of if else. Not really cool thing. I don't like when this, like, we're using like a linear function. We did this linear thing, but we're using this like an old-fashioned function like a keyword, which is I don't really like, and it's not a really cool one. Oh god, it's almost perfect. Yeah, maybe it's perfect. Yeah, I think it's the best way. It's kind of like this way, but we shouldn't create this thing. We have this thing. It's kind of cool. I like it. Like we have this thing, we are doing this thing. Oh god. Let's think about this one as well. It means that we are going to it's our character. Okay, why I don't really understand. Okay then. Maybe I don't really understand about naming like anything. I understand nothing, but okay. It seems like I'm critiquing somebody right now, but I'm not. I'm not. I'm just trying to understand things and why they're named in this way and why they are not named in another way. Yeah, it's kind of nice way to put it, like to don't offend everybody who is writing the things in this way. Like probably I don't understand something once again, but anyway, this is like, let's say we have like a DNA strand, like a TC, like this one. It's working, of course it's gonna work. What's gonna happen? Like the replay is gonna find every character we have, like a C, like if we're going to have this thing GCTA and index of, I think dynamic programming is the best way. C is the first one, the second one, the second one, I think. I really get it. Yeah, it's kind of really cool way. I didn't even think about it, you know, because it's kind of more extraordinary way to do the thing, and the only one person, you just took a look at this one, only one person managed to make it in this way. Okay, I like it. It seems it's mine. Best practice. Why you don't like my best practice? I can avoid, it's the best practice, you know. Yeah. Yeah, it's nice way. It's really easy to understand this thing. It's probably the most easiest way to solve this task if you're like a junior developer. But if you're not, probably not gonna come up with this idea or other one. But it's really fucking cool to understand that you can solve some other task in a different way. Yeah. Okay. Yeah, very much. Next kingdom. What does it mean? Okay, let's try one more, and we're probably gonna have something today. And I wanna have. It seems it's loading. Okay, Alex Kedam. Kada. I don't really know how to pronounce this thing. Playing with digits. Digit pool. That's probably a really interesting one. Some numbers have funny. Yeah, let's train. It seems like something interesting. Some numbers have funny properties, for example. Given a positive integer and written as a, b, c, d, and positive integer p, we want to find a positive integer k if it exists, such as the sum of the digits of and taken to the positive powers of p is equal to k multiply n. I'm really not that bad at math, but it sounds kind of gut. In other words, it's the integer and integer case such as, yeah, of course it makes more sense. Yeah, it makes more sense. Okay then, but really want to understand those things. Yeah, it's been a while since I've done some math things like those ones. It's like a formula. If it's the case, we'll return k. If it's not, return minus negative 1. Note n and p will always be given as strictly positive integers. And p, okay. I don't really get it, you know. I just don't understand this thing. Uh-huh. Mm-hmm. Got it. 1, 2, 3. Okay, let's think about it. 2, 1. Okay, I got it. This is the number we start with, the power of something. 1 power of 2, like. Okay, let's try to do something. What n means is, so let's name it correctly because it sounds like nothing for me. It's power. It's a number. Yeah, it makes more sense because when you shouldn't distract. When you're not distracted to something, like, it's better to solve the task. Yeah, it's not that hard. Okay then. It seems I can use reduce. I don't know why. Number, power. Not really. I need to save the power somewhere else. The current power. But it's gonna change the power. And it means I should break it apart. Numbers. No, how cool this thing is. The purpose is just to solve this task. The purpose of the stream is to solve the task, which is not that hard. And we need to split icon into characters. Now we have numbers, and I can like a map through all of them and make like number plus number. Yeah, this is, we have numbers. And let's do the for each for loop. Oh god, I'm talking some shit. Talking some shit is not a really good thing. Numbers, and to what we have is like a length. Yeah, and now we are going to, what we're going to do, 695. Yeah, as I recall, there is such thing as math poll. Really, yeah, it's more convenient for you poll as well, or we can use, oh god, this is some article, this thing. Yeah, let's use this operator. It's kind of more concise, and I think it's more obvious. Of course, math poll is even more obvious, but we should type a lot of things, and yeah, like for, yeah, it's the same thing. This depends on what you want. I think like a pool, math pool is another layer of abstraction, and probably gonna hurt performance if we're gonna have really big number. But it's not about our computers. Probably gonna have really big number, like a big int. Like, oh god, I'm not really using big int. Yeah, but it can be really big number, fucking big, like this one, and it's okay. And what we are going to do, we have number, like a number. And we need to multiply, like make it power of the power. And we need to return. I don't really get it. Okay. I got it. It's kind of how we play with words. This is how we play with digits. Okay. Probably I shouldn't like have a lot of sense about the tasks, about the kata, or how it's called. Okay. I have like a sum. I don't know how it's called. Okay, a sum. And sum is this one, and we have number. It's gonna be power of this power, and then we going to like a power, current power, and that's it. It seems it should work, but it's not. Yeah, there are a lot of base cases I haven't think of. The base case, like, we'll do this before those things. We want to find a positive integer k. If it exists, such as the sum of the digits of n taken to the successive powers of p is equal to k multiply n. Oh god. I'm just really curious. Okay, we want to find a positive integer k if it exists, such as the sum of the digits of n, like n, this is our n, taken to the successive powers of p, this one, is equal to k and n. K is this thing. Yeah, it's something like that. Okay. If it's the case, we return k. If it's not returned, okay. It's right. What should we do? If it's the case, return k. I return k. Like, can I see my tasks? Everything is failed? Okay. Okay then. It's something simple. Yeah, I just want to see what it gives me. Like it gives me not what I really want. Okay, let's mutate our power. This is what I really want to do. And continue. Maybe it should help. Yeah. Okay, I got it. Yeah, it saves the link. Yeah, this is why it haven't been working. I want to mutate. It's kind of my principle. I'm not inclined to mutate arguments. Let's try to current power. I don't know, new number, power. It seems like I'm gonna create a new number, I guess. At least I believe that I'm gonna create. Not really, everything is cool. Yeah, I should do this in this way. Yeah, everything is cool. I should use this current power. And this kind of cool one. Yeah. Yeah, let's test this thing. Of course not working. I know why it's not working. And what should we do? We should return 51. Okay. This is the sum. Let's make it here. And yeah. And this number. Okay. At least one test should pass. Yeah. And what should we do? When should we return -1? Okay. If the sum number it doesn't really make sense. Why should we return -1, like a -1 or whatever? -1, yeah. If it's the case, we will return k. If it's not, return -1. Like, if the k is this one, this is k. I know why k, but let's call it k. If k equal sum equal to k multiply by n is like a number, then return the number, return the k, otherwise return -1. -1. God, because it sounds like a -1. This is why why I do this. So it should work, like, but it's not working because I should return k. Yeah, it's kind of cool. Yeah, it's kind of cool one, but again, I don't see any practical application for this thing. But anyway, it's really interesting to solve. Let's attempt. It's working. It's not working. Some tests are pass, some are not. Can I see this one? Not really. I don't understand why they're failed. Not equal. Maybe it's working in this way. Okay, k and k multipliable number, yeah? I don't understand this thing. I know what it pass. What does test pass to the dig pool? Okay. Okay then. I can do this in this way. Like if k to be fixed to like a 0, it should work because it should work, but it's not working. To fixed. Yeah, but this is weird. Of course it's weird. K or the sum of. Okay, I just want to see what I'm going through. Yeah, it's working. I need a lot of tests. Okay, let's go to our lovely console. And I want to see what k is in this case. And dig pool and like a lot of numbers. None. Ah, okay. It's my bad. Okay. 1 and 1. 2, 3. Okay. I didn't get this. K and this one. What is this one? So I've done some shit. Look, it says it's equal. Like this is what's working this way, but it's not working once again. It's really hard to like repair those things when you don't really know what this does pass into the function. Okay, we should come up with idea. Okay, let's try it out. Yeah, it's not that hard. Like, you have this thing, and what do you have like this one? Yeah, it's cool. Like math is flawed. Like, yeah, I'm really is flawed. It's integer. This is what we have. Number is integer, like a false, true. And k is number is integer k. Okay, it's working. But it seemed like it's I invented a wheel. Okay, I'm really interested just to take a look at the other solutions that we could possibly have. It's really interesting one, you know. And let's submit. Of course, I've solved this really weird task for me, but it's really interesting. Yeah, I broke something right here. I wanna think that it's kind of supposed to work in this way. We, our developers, always think that it's supposed to work in this way. Oh god, my tea is kind of cold. Kind of ice. Oh god, it's... What is that? Oh god, what is this thing? I don't really understand this one. And honestly, I don't really want to. Because it doesn't really make sense. Yeah, this one I've done. Yeah. This is like... Not really. Yeah, let's... where are the details? I wanna see details. K and N. K is this one, and N is the number. K and N. Okay. It means what we are doing right here. X is N. X is the sum. Is the sum what we have. Yeah, let me take a look at this one. Equal, and number is integer k. Return k, otherwise we should return 0. This one. Okay, I really forget about my solution. Where's my solution? Yeah, it's really cool. Where is my solution, guys? Where's my solution? Where it is? Okay. Yeah, I'm gonna write it down again. It was like that. And the number is integer, like a k. Yeah. They have been working. And let's... I just want to understand what is x right here. Is sum. Like this is the sum. Sum is this one. Yeah, sum is all of it. Like this one. Okay, and... It means, let's say we have sum. Sum and a number. Let's say here we go, 3. And this one, like, what we are going to have, of course, yeah, it makes sense. It's not what? Where the solution is. Yeah, if they are not, if they are, then we should return -1. Yeah, it makes sense. It's a really cool one. I like it. It's easy to understand when you solve, at least like in a way I solved this. Oh god, I don't really want to read this one, if I shouldn't. Parse int. Yeah, probably I should use parse int as well. As I recall, I can pass like a float into parsing. Can I? Yeah, it seems a better way than number integer, but they're different. Okay. Probably it's more like shortcut, I guess. But anyway. And the same thing. Yeah, my brain tells that's it. We shouldn't do more tasks, cause mostly I've been talking some shit, but anyway, at least we solved 3 tasks and it's kind of a start. Because I've been procrastinating a lot just to start the stream, and today I'm started and I'm really happy about it that I'm started the stream, at least done 3 tasks, which is kind of cool as well. Yeah, if this is a nice way to put it. Yeah, I'm probably, yeah, I had something to tell you, I'm just wrote it down for a bit. Yeah, probably the stream will be like helpful for somebody or not, because it's really long enough. But anyway, like I want to tell that I'm going to create a bot, like a Telegram bot for like managing your income, outcome, like expenses and all of the sort of stuff, because it's really easier to put something in your Telegram bot and like just manage your expenses and all of the sort of stuff. Because if you're using online banking, your online banking doesn't include like a money, like the papers, like I mean cash. Yeah, cash is better word for this case. And this is why I want to create this one. You can drop there anything you want. Probably I'm gonna integrate some kind of banks, but I think I shouldn't, because there are fucking a lot of banks, like a large number of banks in the world. This is I want to make it manual, and you're gonna be more like mindful, be more consciousness about your money, about your finance, and because finance are really important in our lives, and everybody knows about. And this is why we should manage our income and outcome, I mean expenses and all the sort of stuff. Yeah. First of all, I think I need to record the stream about how we are going to implement the thing, what kind of technology we're gonna use, and all of the sort of stuff. And first of all, we need to create requirements, because without requirements, what the purpose to do something without requirement, without some need? Because I've been tracking my expenses like for the whole months, for like 21 days, like it's 3 weeks, and I feel myself that it's really tedious to put into your Telegram, save messages, all the sort of stuff. But instead of, you can go to the bot, just put some stuff, like take the category or something like that, like a grocery, or like an education, whatever your expenses are, you can put it right there. And then I think I can implement like some kind of charts, really cool charts, where you can visually see what's your expenses, what's your, probably I can add some kind of incomes in the future, but let's start with expenses, because if you didn't spend something, I think it's income as well. Like it's not income is wrong, but it's somehow it's income as well. Yeah, it's weird, but it's income, I think, because if you didn't spend something, it's income. But income, it means something gonna go to you. Okay, but it's income anyway. It's my own opinion. This, yeah, just the purpose about to make you more, give you more discretion about your money. Yeah, I've left this idea running for, I think, like the months, the whole months, like 21 days, and it's really tedious to put it manually, and you know the drill. Yeah, of course, I'm not in similar match or like a storyteller or something like that, but anyway, my soft skills leaves to be desired, but those are better than that was like a few weeks ago. And yeah, it's kind of it. It's kind of it what I want to tell you. And I wish you a really, really great day, really great week, and just I wish you all the best, all of the successes you can ever keep. I wish you those things, and see you in the next one. I think it's going to be soon, because I don't have those kind of problems I had. Honestly, I've been passing a lot of interviews, and I've got some problem with the company, and like it's not a big deal. I've solved this once again. It will be kind of really great reminder that you can solve everything. Like it really have something. I have bring something into this string, because you know. Yeah, it makes sense. My brain is not working. I don't wanna dwell on this that much. Yeah, the only thing that I wish you is like good luck, like all the successes, and take care of yourself and be the best version of yourself in the new year, in this year, and throughout whole your life. Yeah, see you. Thank you for watching, and see you in the next one.